Depreciation. By the end of this session, you should be able to define what is meant by depreciation and why it is important for business. You should be able to apply the straight line method of depreciation and discuss the uses and limitations of this method. We are all aware of depreciation. If you bought a brand new car today, the second you drove it off the forecourt, it would be worth less than what you paid for it. After a year, it would be worth less. After 5 years, it would be worth considerably less. The reason for this is because once you drive the car away, it becomes second hand, and also over time there is wear and tear on the vehicle, so it is worth less to the next owner. Depreciation is a way of reducing the value of assets over time. It is important for a business to reduce the value of its assets over time so they are not overvaluing the business and the assets employed within it. So, fixed assets listed on the balance sheet must have their value reduced via a method of depreciation so that an accurate net book value of assets employed in the business is recorded. Depreciation is also shown as a non-cash expense in the profit and loss account. A non-cash expense is an expense for which no cash has been paid. The only method of depreciation that you need to be aware of is the simplest, the straight line method of depreciation. First of all, it is necessary to find out the original cost of the asset and how much it might be worth at the end of its lifetime. This residual value could be zero, or it could be that this asset has a value when it's sold on. The way of calculating straight line method of depreciation is to subtract the residual value from the original cost, then divide that over the expected lifetime of that asset. So, for example, assume a delivery van costs £28,000 to buy and has an expected lifetime of 4 years. Any resale value could be estimated at £4,000. So, we would calculate depreciation as follows. 28,000 take away 4,000 gives us £24,000. If we divide this over the 4 years expected lifetime of the delivery van, that gives us a depreciation value of £6,000. So, if we look at the net book value of this asset over time, at the end of the first year, £6,000 has been subtracted from the original cost. So the net book value is £22,000. At the end of the second year, it's £16,000. At the end of the third year, it's £10,000. And at the end of the fourth year, it's £4,000. This is assumed to be the resale value of this delivery van. So the net book values will be recorded in the balance sheet as the value of that asset, and £6,000 depreciation on that asset would be listed as an expense in the profit and loss account. The benefits of this method are that it's simple and easy to calculate, but it's most suitable for assets where it's possible to accurately predict the future value. The disadvantages are that it assumes assets reduce in value at a steady rate over their lifetime, when this may not in fact be the case. A car, for example, might lose the greatest proportion of value during the first year. The rate of depreciation may steady after the first year, and if we look at the 9th or 10th year of using a car, the depreciation is going to be very similar. But this method does not take that into account. Therefore, that's a disadvantage of the straight line method of depreciation. Thank you for your attention. It's now time to apply what you have learnt.